Hello YouTube, Glenn Anderson here, another video for the fans. So today I want to talk about mindset and how I think when I do my workouts, my strongman workouts. So I try and take a little bit from some of the champions and some of my heroes, mainly being Sadrunas, Savicus, the 4 times world strongest man, Eddie Hall, Brian Shaw, Hathor, to name a few. So we'll start with like bench press, for example. Now, in my previous video, I did Swiss bar floor press, pausing each rep. So when I'm doing that, in my mind, I'm imagining that I'm Eddie Hall. When you watch Eddie Hall bench pressing, he makes it look so easy and so effortless as well. And I like how he pauses on the chest between each, and he doesn't really seem to struggle. And that guy just looks like he can press anything. When you watch him bench press 265 kilos for 6 reps on that long 8-foot bar, it's just absolutely amazing the way he does it. And I try and take from Sadrunas as well. When I'm doing the log press, you see Sadrunas walk up to the log, and I met Sadrunas 4 years ago. He was doing a seminar, and Sadrunas said that he doesn't psych out or anything because that just can waste energy sometimes. So in my mind, when I'm lifting, I try to imagine that it's easy, that the weight's not a problem. I don't let the weight psych me out. At the beginning of this week, I did log press 125 kilos for 4 reps. And that was a PB. No belt either, no wrist wraps, no elbow sleeves. And any concerns I have about it, I try and put it to bed straight away. I just get up off that bench, I walk over to the log, and I try and have a very nonchalant attitude about it. I don't let it psych me out or anything. I don't let it bother me. In my mind, I just try and tell myself, this is easy. I've done this many times before. This is not a problem. You know, I'll just walk over there, proud as you like, approach that log, and in my mind, I know I have to get the clean. I have to breathe at the correct times. If I psych up or whatever, sometimes, because I've done this in the past, especially in my early days, sometimes I will lose my groove or my rhythm. I will forget what I'm supposed to do. So if I take a very calm approach to it, I'm more likely to remember what I have to do, and timing and technique and all that, and that gets me through it. Really, I try not to let the weight intimidate me, even when I'm going for a 1 rep max. So I try not to think about it too much. I just get on with it, because if I think about it too much, I'm not going to do it. So, like I say, in my mind, I try to imagine it's easy, and I do the same thing with deadlifts as well. When I'm doing the snatch grip deadlift, I've been doing a few of them lately. In my mind, I try to imagine that I'm Brian Shaw. Again, when he does his deadlifts, you know, he makes it look effortless as well. I don't do the technique that Eddie does, where he seems to like leg press his deadlift. I haven't really seen a lot of people do that. And also, Eddie sometimes, when he does deadlift, he doesn't lock out at the top. And in his videos, he spoke about his specific reasons for doing that. But no, I'm more like Brian Shaw in that respect, really. I'll just try and lift like him. So I try and take a little bit from everyone, really, because I just love the way these guys lift. I like their technique and all that. And Hathor is another one as well. He's doing powerlifting at the moment, and he's making big weights look so easy. He squatted 420 kilos with ease recently, and bench pressed 210 kilos for 3 reps with ease. So that's what I try and do in my workouts and all. I try not to push to the limit. It's a mistake I used to make very often in the early years of my training. Every workout I went in, I had to lift heavy, push. And it was only later on down the line when I finally met fellow strongmen and started being coached and all that I realised that wasn't the optimal way to get better. But the main takeaway from this video is, especially in training, you know, it should be easy. You shouldn't have to psych yourself up. You don't want to have to go for the smelling salts or the pre-workout. I don't do any of that. I don't use any pre-workout. Only when I'm peaking, only right towards the end, when I'm going for a true rep, 1 rep max, I might use the smelling salts, or I'll put all my equipment on, my belt, elbow sleeves, wrist wraps and all that. But even when I'm going for a true rep max, in my mind I try to tell myself that it's easy and it's not a problem. I try not to let doubt enter my mind. So championship mindset, winning mindset to achieve them lifts, is the weight should fear you. You shouldn't fear the weight should fear you. Okay, that weight is going to move. But in order to have that proper mindset, of course, you need to make sure your recovery is on point as well, because obviously you can't have the proper tough mindset if you're fatigued. And if you're interested in learning more about that, I can talk about that in a future video. Okay, guys, so that's my take on my mindset for training. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more strongman content, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so this is Glenn signing off now, and I'll see you soon for tomorrow's training, which is going to be stiff-legged deadlifts and some strongman training. So I'm going to get some heavy 300-pound sandbags in there, and I might do some yoke and farmers as well. So I'll do all that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one.